tuyo te perdió por negligencia y yo que no creo en la abstinencia.
Welcome back to another episode of Tortorisi Podcast. So today I'm joined by myself. You guys already know kind of how it works. We do the first 3 episodes with, entrepreneurs and, anyone that's going to benefit and give you some, good life advice and good life tips. So today I'm just doing a recap of the past 3 episodes. So we had Scott, we had my good friend Trent, and then we had the personal trainer David the past 3 weeks. We got some really good valuable tips from all 3 of them, especially Scott and the personal trainer when it comes to, creating and having a healthy lifestyle and how that's going to affect you guys in the long run. So we know from Scott as well that we talked a little bit about the importance of credit. Credit is something that's huge. He went into deep detail about how credit can help you build your business, how it can help develop, personal relations with the bank, and they are more willing to give you, okay, here's 50 grand to start a business, here's 75 grand. They're more likely to give you that line of credit. He started talking about how you should start early and the benefits of starting early and how getting that early credit as early as possible and starting to build that up will benefit you by the time you're in your mid-20s, late 20s, that type of thing, when you're ready to go buy a house, when you're ready to go buy a car. Having that good credit is going to help you, like he said, lower your mortgage. It's going to lower your car payments, that type of thing. So it's extremely important to start building up your credit and getting into that realm. I would love to get, an accountant on here, kind of just to dive into deep detail about what credit cards to get and that type of thing, what credit card is going to help build your credit the most, what's going to give you the most benefits, that type of thing, so they can help explain that better, and you guys can, compare the different credit cards and see which one you guys want to use in order to start building your credit and developing that line of credit with the bank. So sorry if I sound a little bit congested too. I'm still recovering from a little cold. Now we can just hop into the topic of importance of health. Health is something that is extremely, 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 extremely important. If you're not healthy, how are you supposed to make money and work? Simple as that. If you can't perform to your top level, then you can't expect yourself to start bringing in money at a top level. So we talked about health in different ways. We talked about health with Trent when it came to the types of food you eat and even fitness in general. And then we talked with David about personal training and how to get into the best physical shape possible. Those are both extremely important, I personally think, when it comes to business and translates into other areas of your life as well. Kind of just to start off with, maybe let's start in the foods you eat. The types of foods that you eat can affect your body very, very significantly. I know for me personally, if I eat certain foods, my face starts breaking out, that type of thing. My body is very sensitive when it comes to the foods that you put in your body. Believe it or not, a lot of the foods that are out there now, read the ingredients that are in them. It's crazy. Like for example, I'm trying to shop for some protein powder, and I'm looking at the ingredients that are in some of these protein powders, and it's insane. It's I think reading off that, it's one of the unhealthiest things you can put in your body. Don't get me wrong though, there are clean protein powder alternatives that I'm still doing my research on and trying to really truly find which one's the best. When I do find which one's the best, obviously I'll let you guys know and drop it down. If you guys don't know, just follow me on my Instagram. I post on there a lot, post on my stories, keep active. I'll pop it up here. So yeah, I think the foods that you eat are extremely important. Like for me personally, I kind of stick to the same meal every day. I start off the morning, I have 4 protein waffles. It's by Kodiak, the one with the bear, the protein waffles. I have 4 of those in the morning. 3 hours later, I have chicken rice. Another 3 hours later, I have chicken veggies. And then at night, I have chicken, veggies, rice. That's pretty much my meal structure for the day. Obviously dinner, like that last meal, can change a little bit, whether it's, salmon or steak, those types of proteins. You can throw them on there as well. And then at night, I tend to get like my more fatty foods. So I have like a protein bar, maybe that's high in fat, high in carbs. That's like my little like meal before I go to bed. So I think you guys should significantly consider what foods you're putting into your body. I know a lot of people can't really, they don't have like the leeway to move around when it comes to that because of work and obvious situations. But you can meal plan and you can pack your food for the day versus going out and getting that fast food during your lunch break. That's like something that I used to do. I used to order food, and I'm like, nah, let me start making my food. It's a healthier alternative. It's gonna help you get into that peak shape that you guys want to be in. Trust me when I say abs are something that are made in the kitchen. I used to never have abs at all. I've always been on like the heavier side of my stomach area all my life. I fixed my diet in the kitchen, started, eating healthier foods. And let me tell you, you start shedding off that fat off your stomach quickly. I'm about like a month and a half in. I'm already starting to see some abs starting to come out. That's just something that you guys need to do and have the discipline of sticking to your healthy meal plans and whatnot. I don't even do cardio every day, for example. I probably do cardio 4 times a week. You don't have to do it every day to see those abs. It's honestly all about what you eat and what you're putting into your body. Even when I go out, don't get me wrong, when I go out, let's say I have a later night with my boys, I'm going out, we stop at McDonald's on the night out, that's not going to hurt you. Honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. That's not going to hurt you if you're doing that once or twice a week. Now, if you're doing that type of stuff like every other day or every day, obviously it's going to start affecting how your body looks, how you feel, and all that type of stuff. And as far as vitamins go, I kind of do like a primer pack that has like a little bit of everything vitamin wise. I actually take them separately. Do like omegas, vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin E, vitamin B12, all that type of stuff. If you guys really want to like a breakdown of what vitamins I'm taking, I can definitely link it down below. Just comment down and I'll be more than happy to help and share that with you guys. But those are extremely important too for when it comes to keeping your body healthy, keeping your mind right, and then just staying at that top peak level. You guys are going to see as well when it comes to energy wise, the foods that you're eating affect that. If you're eating the shitty food, your body's going to feel that and your body's not going to want to function at the highest level possible. It's extremely important to be able to function at the highest level possible, which we'll dive into later. Alcohol. I know that's a big topic for a lot of people. Try to limit your alcohol consumption when it comes to that type of stuff. Whether, you're having the occasional drink every week, that type of thing, you're going out, not every week, but like every 2 weeks, even every week. If you're having the occasional drink, that's not going to hurt you at all. But if you're sitting here drinking beers and beers and beers and beers and beers, obviously that type of stuff is going to start affecting you big time. I've personally don't drink a lot of alcohol at all. I know I got the whiskey here, but I try to stay away. If I do drink, it's going to be something that's on like the lighter side. No beers, none of that type of stuff, because that stuff has high in calories and it's going to help build, a beer belly. You guys all probably heard of that before. So if you're trying to get in the best shape possible, try to stay away from all that. Your workout routine, I think that's extremely important. And being able to get into the gym at least 5 times a week. I go 6 times a week. Clears your mind. It helps, process everything. I put my headphones in and I feel like I'm in a different space. Like I said, helps clear your mind from everything. When you're in the gym as well, it helps really clear your mind and that type of stuff. I think it's extremely important. When I go to the gym, it helps me process my day. I kind of like recap everything throughout my day when I'm at the gym, when I have my headphones on and really, clear my mind. It's kind of like meditation for me in a way. I think meditation is actually huge for you guys. You guys should start implementing that throughout your day, 10, 15 minutes a day. It's going to help a lot. But back to the gym and getting that workout routine, that's extremely important, especially when you are trying to build your goals, your dreams, and trying to build your business as well. It's going to help you I've met a ton of people at the gym just networking. It's crazy. We'll dive into networking a little bit, but yeah, I think you guys should just get in the gym, really work on yourselves, build your Greek god body, and, keep grinding, keep pushing. If you guys don't see results, David talked about this. He didn't see results for a year. Everybody's different. You don't see results, keep grinding, keep pushing. It's going to come. Trust me. you're putting in that work, actually putting in that work, not sitting there like this between sets. Let me go on my phone. Let me see what's going on. Blah, 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 blah. No. You guys actually have to put in the work and really, get that sweating. You guys aren't going to feel like doing it sometimes, but those are the days that are going to make a difference in how you look, how you feel, that type of thing. Because trust me, the days that you don't feel like working out are the days that you're going to go back and be like, okay, this was probably my best workout in a long time. And it actually helps very much. Now kind of go into the area of meditation. Meditation kind of really, really helps with how your mind is. I personally think if your mind's not right, you're not going to be successful. Simple as that. Your mind is something that's huge. Meditation helps develop that mental toughness. I do it for about 10 to 15 minutes a day. I try to do it at least every day. Meditation is really something that's going to help you in the long run. Trust me. You guys should try it out and then go from there. Go back to your mindset. I think your mindset is the biggest thing that you guys have. Having a strong mind, it's going to translate into other things in your life. How strong body, strong mind, everything. Building that mental toughness and being able to flip any situation is going to set you apart tremendously. Some people, let's say somebody right here, they're trying to, and you're right here with them neck and neck. This person right here, he's like, okay, you know what? I'm letting this affect me. He's on a good path on business wise, getting sales, whatever it is. But then something happens in his life. And he really lets that affect him versus this person that has a strong mindset that's at the same exact level as him. Same exact thing happened to him. He flips his mindset, boom. He's able to switch the situation. It's all about up here, being able to flip that switch. I've gone through tough stuff. Everyone's gone through tough stuff. It's the mental fortitude to be able to fight that and combat that, which is going to set you apart tremendously from the next person. At the end of the day, we're all battling each other, and having a strong mind is huge. A lot of people give up, and they give up on their dreams, and they let people control them, this and that and that. But having that mental toughness to be able to fight all that is extremely important, and I think you guys should really put emphasis on that as much as you're putting emphasis on building your body, because these go hand in hand with each other. It's extremely, extremely important to build that up, because you're going to be bulletproof pretty much. You're not going to let anything in this world affect you. I'm working on it still. I've gotten very good with it in the recent weeks, past couple weeks, I've gotten to the point where I don't let anything affect me. I'm able to flip the situation. If something bad is happening, flip it. Think of the good, think of the positive. You don't let stuff like that affect you. You can't be sad. You can't be depressed. You always flip the situation. You'll be good to go. Trust me with that. You guys really need to work on that and building that mental toughness. And then too, with your mental toughness, really being able to control your thoughts is important as well. Whatever you're thinking up here is what's going to come into fruition. If you're thinking about the negative in things, like, you're going to keep attracting negative energy and negative things to your life. That's why it's important, like I said, to be able to flip that switch and think of positive situations, what you can do here, there, that, and that. It's important. You can't sit there and linger on the negativity of what's going on and what happened, that type of thing. You guys need to be able to think of the positive and be able to flip that situation quickly. Like I said, I'm still working on it, and it's something that I've gotten really good at in the past couple of weeks. I'm able to flip a situation and go from there. Now let's dive into, I kind of talked about it with the fitness part of it, the importance of discipline, being able to, whenever you're not wanting to work out, being able to still, I'm going to go work out. Those are the workouts that really, truly matter and are going to make a difference. Trust me, I feel like not working out some days. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take today off. No. Think about what the best version of yourself is going to be doing. He's in another universe right now, the best version of yourself. You think he's skipping the gym? No. When he doesn't feel like it? No. You guys got to be able to go to the gym and do that type of stuff and really set yourself apart. That's what's going to set yourself apart, is by having the discipline in doing that. You can apply discipline to everything in life, not only the gym, your business. Some days I don't feel like calling and doing cold calling, cold emails, reaching out to clients, that type of thing. I'm going to take today off. No, that's taking that day off. You can miss out on 5 clients, 5 potential new clients, So you guys have to have that mental fortitude to keep pushing and think about what the best version of yourself is doing. I think it's important as well to get in that routine. What I do before, I'm going to give you guys my routine right now. I think it's important to read books as well. Hear me out. So what I do is my meditation at night and I read my book at night. 2 things I do before bed. Let me tell you, it has changed everything for me. You put your mind in the right mindset before you go to bed. You stay away from the blue lights from your phone, your laptops, your TV, that type of thing. Turn that stuff off. Dedicate 10 to 15 minutes to meditation, another 10 to 15 minutes of reading. It's going to help right here. You're going to be in such a relaxed state when you're going to bed. And obviously, reading books and getting that meditation is something that's really going to benefit you guys. Trust me when I say this. It's going to clear your mind before you go to bed. It's going to help a lot. Try it out for a week. Let me know. Comment down below. DM me on Instagram, whatever it is. But trust me, it's going to help you guys tremendously. And then I'm going to give you guys some game here too, because I know this is honestly, we did a little bit of men's, men and women health. I'm going to give you guys some game here as well, because I know we did a little bit of like men's health and that type of thing. This is game for everybody, women, men. You guys hear me out on this. You guys need to find a niche that you can provide someone that is successful. Let me tell you why. Because I know I explained on the last episode that I did by myself, kind of like how I dabbled into the real estate game and my real estate license. I'm going to put you guys on game. So I did real estate for 6 months, 7 months, whatever it was. I didn't see much from it. So I took a little bit off. I took some time off. I'm like, what can I do that these people don't have that nobody else is doing? And I'm like, boom, it clicked for me. So I started a social media company. Hear me out. I do videography, photography for realtors now. So, and I'm like, these people don't have that. And, social media is extremely important nowadays. If you don't have an image online, people are like, all right, I don't trust this person, type of thing. Because everything is social media oriented now. The first thing you want to do is search somebody's name up on Instagram. So what I did, I found that soft spot that nobody else is doing. And I'm like, okay, let me use my connections, go here, and there. Business took off. I'm loving what I do. I find more enjoyment in doing this now than what I was doing before. So it's extremely important to find how you fit in with these successful people, because you're going to be in a circle. Picture you're in a circle meeting right now. Boom, 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 boom. All millionaires, and you're there. What are you providing to them that you can bring? I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm going to be honest. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm on my path to being a millionaire very quickly. But you need to be able to provide something beneficial for you to even be in that circle with them. So what I did, I provide them with their videography, their photography, their social media content, their photos, all that type of stuff. I handle that for them. So they need me to be there in that circle, bounce ideas off of creativity, production, that type of stuff. That's how I got myself into that circle. What you guys need to do is find out how you can get into that circle as well. Because you can very well listen to me. You can very well do it just as much as I did it. I was not by means anywhere. A month and a half ago, I was not where I was at right now. Let me tell you that. I've been grinding my ass off. I'm doing like 14, 16-hour days, just grinding my ass off, really working towards my goal. I planned out my goals. You guys should do that as well. Have a list of everything you want to hit within the next year, 6 months, year, and then 3 years. Plan that all out, write it down, see it every day, visualize it, and work towards that goal. Let me tell you, a month and a half ago, was nowhere where I'm at right now. And I've been working my ass off, and I'm enjoying the fruits that it's bringing out for me. Let me tell you that. Work hard and everything will come. Develop those connections with people and find your niche of how you can fit in with these successful people and be at that table with them. Because trust me, what Andrew Tate says, the 5 people you surround yourself with, you'll be the 6th person. And that is very much true because I can see that happening right before my eyes. So guys, please, please, please sit back, go outside, nature, sit there for an hour or two, bring a notebook, jot down things. What do I have? How can I be beneficial to these people? What can I do for these people? What do I bring to the table that I can be able to sit around those people? Do it. Trust me when I say that. Now, a lot of people may be asking, how do I network? How do I meet these people? Give you free game yet again. I'm spitting game for you guys. So if you guys want, please subscribe down below, like the video, all that type of stuff, because I am putting you guys on game right here on how to be successful and how to become a millionaire. That's what this whole channel is about. Developing, that entrepreneurial mindset and being able to set yourself up to be a millionaire and have a millionaire business like the people that I have on this show. How do you network? How do I meet these millionaire people? Perfect example of how to do it. Go to a car show. I'm sure you guys have those car shows, those car meets in your area. I know we have a ton down here in South Florida. Go to a car show and chase the people that are in those cars. So what I did, I went maybe 2 weeks ago. I'll pop up some clips for you guys. I went like 2 weeks ago. Went to a car show. I got there early. That's the key. You got to get there early. And you got to catch them when they're pulling in and parking the car. When they get out of the car, go up and approach them. Trust me, they want to talk to you. They want to share their story with you. I didn't have one person 2 weeks ago when I went that didn't want to talk to me. Like, these guys want to talk to you and share their story with you and that type of thing. And then on top of that, I networked for the podcast. I got more guests that are going to be coming on too. Millionaires. These guys are driving Lamborghinis, McLarens, Ferraris. I talked to a Bugatti owner too. He was a little bit more, harder to talk to because he wasn't very social, I would say. But these other guys, go to the car show, get there early, watch them get out of their car, go and approach them, talk to them, chop it up for them a little bit. Be like, oh, I love your car, blah, blah, blah. What can I do to be in that position to have a car like you? That's what you guys need to do. Go to those car shows. That's a great way to network and start developing that network. Another way is I have a really good mentor. So he taught me everything pretty much when it comes to money, how to be financially free, that type of stuff. Andrew Tate as well. But he's really helped me and developed my network. So I'm very grateful for him. He knows exactly who he is. I'm getting him on the podcast soon. We're just waiting to put some stuff together. I'm very grateful for him. He put me in a position to be successful. And, I've been networking ever since, and business is booming. Simple as that. Okay, so now I want to talk about dating in this day and age. This goes back to mindset, guys. And keeping your thoughts, your mind, everything clear. Trust me. I know how hard it is dating in this day and age. It's not something that is easy. How can I say this properly? A lot of girls these days don't want to be in that traditional type of relationship and really, be in that long-lasting type of relationship, all that type of stuff. I'm being honest with you guys, straight up. That's just how it is nowadays. It doesn't exist like how it used to be. You have to be at the top of your game to even be, considered now, which is sad for guys. Guys have to work their asses off to be able to be even in the game with them. It's not like how it used to be at all. My biggest advice in this topic would be to control your mindset and don't let any of that affect you, bro. Let me tell you guys, Because these girls will try to throw you off your game, try to mess up your schedule. This goes back to everything I just talked about. Keeping your discipline, keeping your schedule. Have the mindset of, you know what, I'll see her when I'm not working or when I'm not busy. You know, I fell for that too. I used to be the same way. I used to be like, all right, you know what, let me drop everything and go hang out with her. That type of thing. Nah, guys, you can't do that. Trust me, take it from my experience, from man to man. I'm giving you guys game right now. Don't do that. Don't fall for that. You see them when you see them. You're working your ass off. Trust me. Okay, you know what? I can see you tonight. Let's hang out tonight. I got to do some work. I got to do some meetings before, though. Do that stuff. Don't let them affect your head, bro. Because these girls nowadays, they play a lot of games. It's true. I'm sure you guys all know. But you guys have to be able to not let that affect up here. You got to keep your mind on lock and be able to not let any of those situations affect you. I know how much it can affect you. You know, speaking from experience as well, you can't let that stuff affect you. You got to be able to flip that switch and be like, you know what? I'm working on myself. That should be your guys' goal too. You guys are working on yourself. This is just extracurricular, that type of thing. You know, if you find, I'm going to tell you, it's very hard to find a good girl that's going to be there by your side, that's going to want to chase your dreams with you, and that's going to believe in the process and stick around with you. It's impossible, damn near impossible to find, to be honest with you. Girls want guys that are already developed and have the money and have this and have that. But if you find a girl that's willing to stick it out with you and that's willing to build your dreams with you, keep her, bro. You know, she's a good girl. And you guys see these qualities. She respects your space, respects your business, respects what you have to get done before you see her, and she's willing to stick around. Then that's a different scenario. You put your all into something like that as well. You know, get your stuff done and then really develop that relationship with her and stick with her. But if it's, you know, you guys, you know, working on your goals and you guys don't see those qualities in a girl, then okay, you know, have your fun every now and then. But don't let it knock you off your path, and keep your mind strong and locked down. That's important. Flip that switch. Don't let any of that affect you, because once you control your mind and you don't let anything affect you, it's game over. You're bulletproof. Simple as that. And then kind of like I guess we can keep this a shorter podcast, on the shorter side. It's probably going to be around the 30-40 minute mark. My greatest advice from the last 3 episodes. Let me think. I think everyone should work extremely hard. That's always going to be important. You know, you work hard, play hard. Simple as that. You know, you work hard, the bigger your bank account's going to be. That type of thing. Working hard is huge. Like I said a little bit earlier, I'm working. So I'll give you guys a little insight. For the past, let's go first week of January. Back for a year and 2 months, I didn't do anything for that year and 2 months. You know, I was in a relationship, that type of thing. I didn't get anything accomplished in that year and 2 month span. You know, I'm obviously in school. You know, just da. Like I said, being in that relationship, that's something that you guys have to commit to, and it does take a lot of time and effort as well. I saw myself not being able to accomplish my goals. I didn't have time to do the stuff that I needed to get me to that path. Spent a lot of time watching movies, TV shows. You guys know how it goes. You know, it is what it is. But for that year and 2 months, I didn't get nothing accomplished. Now, I've been a month and a half in on my social media company, and I got other projects outside of that as well, my podcast, that type of thing. I'm working now 14, 15, 16, 17, 18-hour days now. I don't know how I had time to even be in a relationship back then. I'm working around the clock now, like this. I'm always doing something, meetings here, you know, editing here, doing videography here, photo shoots here, working on myself, doing school, all that type of stuff. I don't have time anymore. I sat back. I was talking to my mom about it like a week ago. I'm like, what was I doing for the past year and 2 months? Like I couldn't. Like I went from like having all the time in the world to I don't have any time now. You can even ask my mom. I'm barely home now. I'm always out doing stuff, working. I'm working my ass off, And trust me, I'm starting to see a month and a half in the fruits that are coming out from my effort and my ability to work hard. So yeah, I think it's extremely important to work hard and put forth the effort. Because you put in the time now, by the time you're 30, you're gonna be retired. That's the way I think of it. I want to be retired by 35, latest. Be able to enjoy the fruits that came out of everything that I put into my hard work through my 20s. So I don't mind putting in those 14, 15, 16-hour days, like I said, because I know that I'm going to enjoy the fruit that come out of it later on. So it's important to build that foundation and the roots right now and be able to put in that work. Don't get me wrong, I still have my fun on the weekends. I go out with my boys and stuff. We have a good time and everything, but during the week and even in the weekend as well, I'm locked in. I go out probably Friday, Saturday nights, but even during the day, Friday during the day, Saturday during the day, I'm back to back to back, booked up, locked in, doing my work, all that type of stuff. Sunday, I kind of I turn my phone off, I put it on Do Not Disturb, and I lock in for the day, and I really focus on everything, and take it as like a relaxation day. I go in the pool, that type of thing, and just really calm down and relax and like to visualize my week ahead, write my notes down. So it's kind of more of a self-care type of day for me on Sundays. Stay disciplined as well. That's important. That's a huge piece of advice that I would give you guys as well. Stay disciplined. You guys know about the importance of staying disciplined. Don't let people knock you off your path. Whenever you don't want to do it, that's when you got to do it the most. So remember that. Controlling your mind. Don't let anything affect this up here, because once you lose this, everything's gone. You won't be successful in life. Simply put, you're not going to be successful. You can't control your mind and really put forth effort into helping build up your mind and being able to flip any of those situations. Like I said, it's good for business, it's good for the gym, it's good for discipline, it's good for when it comes to dating and girls. You don't let anything affect you. Remember what I said, if you don't let anything affect you, you're simply bulletproof. Simply put it like that. You're bulletproof once you don't let anything in this world affect you. And then lastly, the last advice I would give is just to keep working in every realm of your life, whether it's fitness, whether it's your mind, whether it's, your business, whether it's dating. Keep improving in everything slowly and building everything up. Develop that schedule, like I said, develop your meal plan, develop your schedule to work out, develop the plan of when you're going to be able to do business throughout the day. All that type of stuff is extremely, extremely important. And I think you guys should really take a day out of your life and dedicate it to working on all that type of stuff. It's going to set you apart tremendously. And you guys are really going to start seeing success come from it once you have a schedule built like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. Kind of recapped everything from the past 3. I got some huge guests coming up on the podcast soon. I'm extremely excited for you guys to see who I have coming on next. It's gonna be huge. I'm excited. The podcast is what? This is episode 7, and 8, 7 or 8. We're only 2 months in. We're gonna keep grinding. We're just getting started, baby. We're gonna keep growing this podcast up. It's gonna be the biggest podcast for business owners and people that want to learn how to make money and that type of stuff. It's gonna be huge. Trust me. Give it a couple months, even a year, and I promise you, it's gonna be the biggest podcast ever. I have merch now too. If you guys want some, hit my Instagram up. I have it linked down below. You guys can shoot me a DM. I'll get you some merch. We have a new merch drop probably coming out in the next month or so. That one's going to be put up on a website that I'm building as well. Some really cool merch. We're going to have hoodies, shirt, really good material as well. That's what's extremely important for me. This was kind of more of a marketing tactic for me, just to hand out shirts. If you guys want one completely free, just DM me. The next batch, though, is going to be some nice quality shirts. I'm really going to put my time and effort into that. I actually have a meeting today for, discussing materials and that type of stuff. So I'm excited. I'm going to try to vlog as well. I'm going to start a vlog channel. I have one already made. I'm going to link that down below as well. Just so you guys can kind of see the behind the scenes of my day, what I do on the weekends, anything, all that type of stuff. It's going to be really good content. So I'm excited to start that vlog channel up. You guys are going to see kind of another side of me. Whenever I go out, whenever I'm at meetings, that type of stuff, you guys are all going to see that now on that channel. It's going to be really cool to see. I hope you guys really enjoy seeing that type of content. So it kind of just switches up from the podcast as well. So you guys can get both sides of everything and how I network. That's going to be another way too. You guys can see how I network and everything. It's going to be really cool for you guys to see something like that. But yeah, I'm super excited to see the next couple episodes. I can't wait for you guys to see the next guest. And I think that's a wrap for today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed everything I talked about. I want to see you guys a month from now, stronger, in better shape, better mentally, started your business, all that type of stuff. I want to see some progress. I want to see you guys comment down below. And yeah, let's see where it goes. And that's going to be a wrap for today's episode, guys. So I'll see you guys next week.